Welcome to Legacy Talk, the podcast where we explore the stories, values, and lessons that shape the legacies we leave behind. I'm your host, Kevin Norman, and each week we'll dive into powerful conversations with everyday heroes, creatives, and leaders, people just like you, building something that will last beyond a lifetime. Thanks again for tuning in, and let's get started with today's conversation. Legacy is just about what you leave behind when you're gone. It's more than just that, right? So we get confused on what legacy actually really means, right? Legacy, to me, and I feel like this is what this podcast is really about, legacy is about the impact that you make while you're here. It's the values you live by, the stories you share, and the lessons you teach, and the lives you touch. That's what's most important, is the lives you touch. How many lives have you been touching? People look at you for inspiration. You may motivate people. It's a lot that goes into it. Legacy isn't the invisible thread that connects you and who you are today to the generations that come after. So what's most important is that when you step into something big, which is life, what kind of steps are you taking in order to make sure that generation behind you is good to go? We really got to think about that. It's not just about wealth or achievements. Don't get too caught up on achievements and how big things need to be. It's not about that at all. Understand what I'm saying? So don't look at someone else's life and compare them to yours. What it's really about, it's about the character, the community, creativity, and kindness. See, everyday conversations, everyday decisions, every act of love and leadership, they all weave together into this legacy that you are building right now. So don't think that you're not a legend in your family. You are. You're building a legacy that your kids are looking at. So what are you doing for those kids? What are you doing for the people that's here now? And when you're no longer here, what did you do to keep them in a great position? This is what legacy is turning into. It's about leaving that stone here when you walk at this earth. Because every day you get an opportunity, every day you get a chance to make something happen. Every day when God wakes you up and open your eyes, this is an opportunity for you to actually go live. This is an opportunity to you to actually make something happen for the ones that's here. So what kind of seeds are you planting today for that to happen? When you plant these seeds, are you just planting them seeds and you walking away and letting this grow on its own? Because a lot of times they need nutrient, right? You got to water these seeds. So we give opportunities, man, that we get caught up in other people's lifestyles, that we don't look into our own lives. Don't get caught up in the glamour, or whatever it's called. Don't get caught up in that. That's the stuff that we don't want to look into. Every day we get a chance to leave something behind for our family. Every day we get a chance to leave a legacy behind. Let me tell you something about me. My father, as a matter of fact, I don't know if I even want to talk about this right now, but I am. This is legacy talk. My father was murdered when I was 6 years old. I remember this day like it happened yesterday. The man that did it, we knew extremely well. We invited him into our home. This man picked me up from school. This man was involved in our family very heavy. But he's the one that changed our generation. He's the one that took my father away. My mom, her husband, my brother, his father, my sister, her father. We was all young, man. You know what I'm saying? And by us going through this and witnessing this at such a young age, changed our lifestyle. It changed us from who we are as a person. And I get emotional when I talk about stuff like this. I get emotional when I think about it because There's kids out here that went through the same thing that we went through and that will go through the same thing. And for us to stop that, we have to break that curse. We got to break it. And by going through stuff like that, I don't wish that upon nobody. Learned a lot of stuff in life on my own. My mom had to be a mom and a dad. And she was the best parent she could be. Still is to this day. I was able to go the opposite way and create a legacy for my kids' kids that they won't ever have to witness or go through something like that ever again. And this is what legacy is about. Creating opportunities that we didn't have. Or if you're born into a legacy, you keep that legacy going. You don't stop. You don't let off the gas. You keep rolling. You keep pushing. And this is why we're here. This is what we do. And this is why we continue to be great. Fast forward a little bit. I met my wife. She was my girlfriend. Beautiful soul, beautiful spirit, beautiful person. The most amazing person I ever came in front of. And God blessed me with that. Fast forward from 2017 to 2022, we bought our first home. Right, we bought a house. Legacy. 2023, we get married. 2025, we're 2 years in our marriage, 3 years in our home. Now, if I didn't set stone there of what legacy means, our kids will no longer be part of a one-parent household. We won't be jumping from house to house. They will grow up in a home. And when I'm gone, they will have enough to still take care of themselves. See, this is what legacy is about. It's about creating that path for your next generation. So what are you doing today in order for that to change? What are you doing today in order for that to happen? I'll tell you this. It could simply start with having life insurance. It's not a bill. It's nothing that you have to look into and think about. What is there to think about when you got to take care of your family? What is there to think about when you know this is actual legacy planning for your family? What is there to think about? People put prices on their family's head. It's a dollar amount to it, right? You can afford it. If you can't, find something affordable. But this is what I'm saying. Like, we go through everything in life that we think it's just supposed to just fall in our hands. No, you're supposed to go get it. It's right there in front of you. Just reach out and touch it and grab it. It's all you got to do. And it's that simple. If you don't know how to start this build a legacy, tune in. We'll show you. Talk to me. I'll show you exactly what steps to take to build that legacy for you and your family, to make sure y'all generation's all right. Y'all good. Trust me, y'all good. You call Kevin, we take care of you. We made sure that we'll put the whole legacy planning together for you. So you know exactly what's going on. Thank you for tuning in to this. Until next time, we will have a guest come on the show, and I want to join our conversation about legacy, how they set the legacy for their family, and what they did in order for them to get there. And like I said, you're on your way creating that legacy. So let's go. Let's get it. Thank you for joining me in today's conversation with Legacy Talk. If today's conversation inspires you, challenged you, or made you think differently about your own legacy, I'd love for you to share this with a friend of yours. And leave a review to help us reach more listeners. Remember, every day is a chance for you to live your legacy on purpose. Until next time, stay rooted, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep building your story.